situation. So a lot of places are posting about this. So the Wicked toys by Mattel, like the dolls and things like that, have put wicked.com on their packaging instead of wickedmovie.com. And Wicked is an 18 and over adult site. So if you're 18 or over, feel free to go to wicked.com. If you're not, don't go to wicked.com. I went to Target to look at this myself, and this is what I saw. I wonder if it all got recalled. There's no Mattel Wicked stuff here. I'm at Target. I can't find any of the Wicked toys because I think Mattel must have recalled them for putting wicked.com on their packages instead of Wicked.
Yeah. Hey Mattel. Um, some angry parents are calling, and they're actually upset about something for once. Like seriously, no. Like this. This is so shocking. This is just out of this world. What we're about to talk today. So of course, to add some context, because that's my thing. I like to give you guys the background story or something before I get to the actual topic. So Mattel, good old Mattel, the ones that do, the Masters of the Universe action figures, Barbie, possibly AI generated artwork for their packaging, but then again, that's still a little bit unknown as to if that's going to happen or not. But that's not what we're talking about today. No. So they had the rights to make toys based off of the new Wicked film, right? So if you don't know, right? So Wicked, I'm from what I know, from what knowledge I do know for the most part, it's basically like a different adaptation of like the Wizard of Oz. I had to keep explaining that to my parents so many times because they don't really get it. But I don't know. There's no point. I don't plan on seeing it, obviously. So of course, just as a nice little gesture, made a couple of dollars. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But trust me, no, I wouldn't be here if something big happened, right? You saw it on the title of the video, right? I am not joking when I say this. Now, look, it's typical for companies to put like their website and all that at the back of the packaging or whatever, or if they're promoting some kind of film. Obviously, Ninja Turtles, www.ninja or whatever, all that good stuff, right? Okay, so they posted a link to www.wicked.com or whatever, right? Now, may I mind you, if you actually go on the link that is shown at the back of the packaging, you type it all, whatever. Guess what actually pops up right now? I mean, am I allowed to say it? I don't know if I can actually really say the word. Now, look, YouTube has a lot of weird rules when it comes to what you can and cannot say on here. But then again, I'm not really making any money on these videos anyway, so I guess that's a free pass for me. I could just say it, right? Uh, Porn. Like, I'm not joking. Apparently, if you actually go on the site, it actually leads you to an adult film website, which just so happens to be called Wicked. So it's like, wow. So obviously, the smart thing would have been to put like Wicked the movie or something, right? That would have been, But that's the thing too. Did nobody like backtrack on that? Did they double check to make sure that the link would work or whatever? Like that just shows negligence on their part. Like Mattel, like you're something for that. I don't know what to really say. I'm just struggling right now to comprehend what I just saw, because this is actually something that's been like, I mean, I don't know if it's hit the news yet, but for sure you got a lot of people talking about online, and it is nuts. Like, wow. I wonder what kind of publicity they'll get from that. I'm just gonna say. Now I've never been to Zed website, and I don't think I want to. I really don't. But still, how the hell does something like that happen? I mean, okay, fine, I get it. All right. How many porn sites are called Wicked? Okay, fine, I get it. All right. You would think that you will come up with like something convenient, or at least something a little more obvious. So it's like, wow, how did this happen? Like, it's funny, but like in a messed up way. I don't really know how to really say it. As soon as I saw it, like, I think I was on like MCU Collector's Instagram account. That's where I first discovered it. And then I saw other people talking about it too, and I was like, wow, like, that's messed up. Like, this isn't even about the movie. This is just like, how did this happen? Like, it's so, again, it's so funny, but it's like, wow, what led to that? Like, did a parent actually bought this toy for a kid and they were curious, they wanted to buy the rest of them, so they wanted to go online to check out some more toys, and then I don't even know what popped up. Like I say, I refuse to really check on that, but from what I've heard, it's real. Okay, post Josh here. I made the mistake of actually checking the site out. I don't know if they caught wind of what happened, but like, legit, I'm not joking. If you actually go on the site, it actually asks you if you're older than 18, and mind you, at the bottom it shows like whatever card like information you can use. Like, I'm guessing like, wait, what is this? Is this is this like Brazzers? Like, is this like one of those sites where you have to like legit pay money just to see some? Like, are you kidding me? How hard is it just to go on there and see something for free? Like, I'm just saying, okay? I'm not saying that to sound gross or nasty. Look, this is what happens when situations like this pop up. You have no choice. This is when the real world accidentally goes into the world of toys because wow, like for real, out of morbid curiosity, I was like, you know what, I'm looking back at it too, and I'm like, Josh, what am I doing? Right. So I stopped the video, I went to check it out, and I'm like, oh man, like this is real. This is actually legit real. I mean, please don't go on it. Like, please don't, because I have no idea if it's one of those sites that like, with like those automated like pop up, ads where it's like, this chick is in your area, and I'm like, remember those? Remember where times were simple where it was just that and then they didn't just immediately jump you to like a random page where it was like, oh, your computer's been affected by like a bunch of viruses. Like, wow. That's something. But again, it's one of those situations where you could say, okay, fine, it's by an accident, whatever. But again, I'm just saying, nobody like fact checks that. Like, seriously, nobody bothered to even make sure that if the link is okay or that if it works. Because, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure a website for the toys does exist. I mean, I remember the trailers and all that popping out. I mean, for crying out loud, Ariana Grande's in it, so why wouldn't it get any attention at all? I'm just saying, I'm not saying that to sound mean, but still, this is nuts. How the hell does this happen? Like, I got nothing else to say, honestly. I just wanted to just mention that. I was gonna talk about something else too. I wasn't even supposed to be talking about this. I was gonna talk about something completely unrelated, but still. Now, for sure, I'm gonna say this, and this is very, very true. That's big negligence on like Mattel's or maybe even the movie's part because again, like they don't check to make sure that the link will work. You're promoting a product, so you're putting in the website that has more of the product you're promoting to people. This is something that you could buy in a store for the most part, right? Right? Is there something I'm missing? All right. Are toys gonna be extinct soon, like DVDs? I won't, unrelated, I'm sorry, but like, the conversations that I saw in my video talking about physical releases no longer being a thing in Target and all that, and I get people telling me like, will we really be upset about them? I don't think so. And I'm like, hold up. Like, nah, let me not go on a tirade. I'm just saying, like, wow. Like, we've fallen for sure. But you know what? At least it gave me a good laugh. Like, I literally saw that, like, at like 10 in the morning or so. I don't remember what time it was. My stupid alarm clock went off and all that because it reminded me that I got class today. So I was like, wow, I was not prepared for that. I don't think you guys are either. Again, if you think this is fake, you think I'm making this up, no, go check out those other people. Like I said, go check out MCU Collectors. His video on Instagram. You can go around, you can look for it if you want. Type it in just in case you don't believe me because it's real and it's shocking. And I'm just gonna end it here before it gets even more messier. All right. So here's the deal. Right, for next time, I got some ideas for some toy reviews coming out. I'm going to be reviewing the Bandai Creations 1954 Godzilla. Originally, I was deciding if I was going to do another voting poll, but I was like, you know what? Let's since it's Godzilla's 70th anniversary, even though it's technically passed already, why not keep up with it, right? And as a little bonus, I'll review my very first like 11-inch like toy because obviously most of the figures I review are like between 4 or 5 inches or so, so that's pretty new for the most part. Yeah, so that's about it. Those are the plans. Tomorrow might be a toy hunt, not entirely sure, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, you guys. Yeah, you messed up, Mattel. That's something, but you know what? I'll give you that. At least you made me laugh. You made a bunch of us laugh. I am kind of curious though. You think a kid was curious then they actually looked up the website? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, phones and tablets, that's like a thing to them now. It's like, damn, you can't go around your neighborhood without seeing kid on a tablet. So it's like, okay, I don't know. I have no idea. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if more stuff comes out of it too. So I mean, if this gets juicier, of course I'm gonna talk about it. So yeah, that's about it. See ya. Oh my god, guys, it made the news.